Our next speaker is Alessandia Testani, MA candidate in archaeology, supervised by Dr. John Driver. And the title of Alessandria's talk is Traditional Land Use and Zooarchaeology at Tse'K'wa, Charlie Lake Cave.
Thank you. Where do you feel at home? What place makes you feel safe? For the people who lived in BC throughout time, the ecological knowledge they held helped them survive and thrive on the landscape. People here knew the names of the mountains. They knew when berries would grow heavy on the bush. They knew when salmon would fill the rivers. This knowledge was gained through intergenerational learning, passed on through thousands of years, and lives within the minds of Indigenous peoples today. It is also literally embedded in the very ground we walk on. I will be doing an examination of over 10,000 animal bones from the site of Tse'K'wa, formerly known as Charlie Lake Cave. Charlie Lake Cave, or Tse'K'wa, is located near Fort St. John in northeastern British Columbia, and is one of the most famous and oldest sites in BC. The preservation at the site is pristine, with animal bones surviving in very clear stratigraphy. Now, why do zooarchaeology? Through zooarchaeology, I can go through comparative anatomy, and I can go through proteomics. In comparative anatomy, I can pick up a bone, look at it, and identify it to a taxon visually. Through proteomics, we can take the protein from the bone collagen and analyze it chemically to identify that specimen to a genus. Now, the importance of this is in the deep connection of this site to people. The Treaty 8 First Nations see this site as a sacred site, and between the Tse'K'wa, Slave, Saulteaux, Cree, and Daneza, who are part of the ethno-linguistic groups of the Treaty 8 First Nations, this place is home. The boreal forest is home. It is where raven and bear and snowshoe hare live and grow. There's the ethno-linguistic history of this place tied with what we know about how people used these animals, and their knowledge of the knowledge of these animals through ancestral learning is something that is deeply tied to the land. And so by studying the land and studying the animal bones, I hope to look to what the animals mean to these people. The objectives of my research are first to look at Tse'K'wa over 9,000 years and identify the presence and use of animals, to look at the landscape and the ecology of the land and see how it was used, and then to tie all this in with ancestral knowledge. Knowledge lives in places, and it is my honor to learn about this place. Thank you all so much.